Did your hiring manager ever ask you about the status of your talent pipeline for the most critical positions, which made you stressed or tongue-tied in that moment? If this resonates, then you should watch this video till the end, as I'm going to share 2 crucial strategies to building a talent pipeline for your ongoing and hard-to-fill positions. If you use them as I do, I'm pretty sure you will be able to fill your positions much faster. But before we get into details, for those who don't know me, I'm Nikita, a SHRM certified HR, and I have over a decade of experience in hiring professionals. I'm passionate about helping other recruiters and job seekers in reaching their professional goals. With that being said, let's get started. Number 1, identify your talent needs. And number 2, develop your sourcing strategy around those talent needs. As I said, the first thing is to identify your talent needs. Start off by having a weekly meeting with your hiring manager or a department head about the requisitions that are to be filled currently or in the near future. And also, always be on the lookout for any changes that might impact your talent pipelining. For example, change in the project start date, or perhaps any changes in the skills required. Not only this, ask your hiring manager all the basic questions such as, what are the skills that a business would need on a regular basis? Is the business expanding or restructuring its team? Or are these backfilling positions due to high turnover of employees? And try to understand the reasons for employee turnover, so as you may fix as many of those issues while forming a pipeline. These talent needs could be for your volume or niche hiring. Moving on, once we have identified our talent needs, it's time to fill the talent pipeline through sourcing. It is an ongoing process that requires you to proactively search for qualified candidates. As there is no one-size-fits-all strategy when it comes to sourcing talents, I'm going to share a couple of tools that I often use for sourcing. Number 1, online platform. Number 2, candidate and employee referral. And number 3, networking groups and events. Let's talk about them in detail. So one of the tools for candidate pipelining is online platform. I use LinkedIn as it is one of the most reliable sources for hiring. In addition to this, I explore GitHub when I need to find open source developers. I often use LinkedIn to connect with my targeted candidates. I reach out to them even if they're not looking out for a change, because we don't know when a passive candidate might turn into an active candidate. So keep them on your radar all the time. And the second tool that I use for pipelining is candidate and employee referral. Referrals are a great way to gain access to untapped candidates who are either not looking out for a job change or might not get time to look for an employment. Let me share some of the tips I use here. First, reach out to your employees and candidates and let them know about the rewards that they might receive when their referral results in a hire. And have some kind of reward policy in place for candidates as well, as this would motivate them to refer more candidates. And some candidates are reluctant to share referrals, so just make them assure that they are not referring competition to the position they are applying for. And second, try to get at least 2 referrals from each candidate you interview. Ask for references not only from their current company but also from their previous one. So this would make them think about their old colleagues. Finally, check with your candidates about the resources that they have used while applying for a job, so that you can make sure that you have tapped most of the resources for your talent pipeline. And now the third and the final tool is networking groups and events. You should attend networking events such as conferences, webinars, or join Meetup or LinkedIn groups to engage with your potential candidates. If you work in a tech company, then urge your technical leads to host technical events about the technology your company works on for your targeted candidates. This not only elevates your employer brand, but it also provides you a list of folks who signed up for the event, which is another way of fulfilling your talent pipeline. And here's your chance. I would love to know which one of the strategies you liked the most from this session. And if you enjoyed, be sure to let me know by giving a thumbs up on YouTube and subscribing to this channel so that you will never miss any of my future uploads. Thank you so much for joining me. I look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, happy recruiting.